morning. My name is Don Adams, senior moment. And I've been a ruling elder here at the session at CFC for a number of years. I started in 2016. My wife Vera Lynn and I have attended Catalina Foothills since 1997. I am pleased to say that we love this church, we love these people, you, and we love the staff here at CFC. We are fully involved, my wife and I, in the teaching ministries at CFC and are co-leading a community group with Jim and Elaine Brummie. One of the things that we have instituted recently in response to many of your comments is this brief update during the worship service on the first of each month. If you have questions or concerns about the church and we don't get them out to you now, make sure you talk to one of the elders. And their names appear in the bulletin, if you haven't noticed that. Their names, and along with the most excellent and hardworking deacons, their names are in there as well. Just completed an activity-filled week of relationship building, Bible study, and just plain fun for middle school students. Super Week was a huge success. Led by our youth staff and 6 summer interns. Thanks go to them and to the many volunteers that were doing things too. And this coming week is Vacation Bible School. So we know that many of you are helping Heather and her staff in decorating and in teaching our kindergarten through 5th grade. And thank you again for volunteering. And guess what? There's still time to volunteer. Just see Heather and see how you can be involved in VBS. Now, some of you have asked if we have begun a search for our next senior pastor. And the answer is, not yet. You should know that we are still getting guidance from a consultant to help us in our administrative structure and guidance and our culture at the church. And as we've already announced, we have a new executive director, Byron Johns, who's working with us and with our consultant in navigating the systems and structures that we want to have in place before getting a head pastor. Byron started work here on May 6th, so it's been about a month, and next weekend, Byron and his wife Julie will move into their new home in Saddlebrook. And we will be able to introduce them both to you in our worship service next week. And as you know, our associate pastors, Rob and Chad, will continue to be our main preachers throughout the summers. We have confidence in going forward with the staff that we have at CFC. We're fine. The church is fine. We will keep you informed about the timing of the search for a new lead pastor as that comes up. Which reminds me that we can report that Pastor Stone and Marissa have made the temporary move to Pasadena, where he is preaching his first sermon there this morning. And you might keep them in prayer as well. One other thing, in case you haven't noticed, it's summer, and we live in Tucson. So many of us, ourselves included, are going to be away from home and church at various times this summer. But even though you're someplace else enjoying the cool mountain breezes, the church staff still needs to be paid. The lights are still on. The air conditioning still needs to keep running. And we always expect a drop-off in giving during the summer and have planned for that. But if you aren't already participating in online giving, please consider giving in this manner. If you need help setting this up, you can contact the church office, and when you give in a planned and regular way, it certainly helps keep the air conditioner running and the staff happy. We thank you for your generosity, as usual, and the elders and staff are grateful for the way you have given to the Lord's work, even as the Lord has given to you. Please continue to pray for CFC. The session is more united than ever, and is very hopeful in what we are seeing God do in our midst. We know this is due in part to your partnership with us in praying for CFC and the leadership, and we are very aware of the sacrifice you are making in prayer. And now if you would please join me in prayer.